But that's what sparked us off, like thinking about that video I watched yesterday on Facebook, shopping channel. It's now a shopping channel, advertises all kinds of things to buy. Money, 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 money. Right, so as you can see, this is like a steady ascent, and then you get round the corner, it's still going uphill slightly. So I'm glad when I get in the single track straight ahead, then it flattens out a bit. But this first part kills you going up here. But you've got beautiful views over the other side when you're this high up. So you can see the bottom road, it's just down there. And it's coming right along from way across the bridge, right along there. And all you're doing is following the telegraph poles with those bits of A4 white paper on them with notices, information. Hi son, up you come. Good boy, good boy. This is what tires him out as well when he goes up and down into the ditches and back up. Where it's building up his legs, so he's going to have nice strong legs. So basically, after watching that video and telling you the 3 most important ingredients that dogs lack, and that's why they're eating grass, that tells me another story, that these tins of dog food, that, you know, advertising, this is great for your dog, blah blah blah, good for eyesight, good shiny coat, good muscle. It's all a load of shite. I mean, I give him butcher's dog food, which I find is really good, and obviously it's got you can get it with a tripe, and dogs love a tripe. You can get frozen packs of raw tripe and defrost it and give it to a dog, and they devour it. They love it, but it bloody stinks, especially when you defrost it. Right, so around the sweet left hand bend, then eventually you see the track that goes off behind those trees up ahead. It sort of doubles back on itself, it goes up a bank, bends round to the left and goes into that tree line further in. And that's one of the tracks that come out with a big circular route where I go past the house. They come back that way. So I could go past the house, go around to the second road on the right, come along it, and it'll bring us down to here to go back to the car and back down there. But I don't want to go that route. I've seen another track that I'm interested in that's partly hidden. But we'll see how we're going. Because when I get to the Storm and I turn left and I start going downhill and going up the other side, when you get to the bottom, it kills your legs walking uphill, like on this track now. It's just like this, but slightly uphill, all the way at the top. All right, son. Good boy, son. I've been looking forward to this walk today. I was like, should I put my leather boots on and leg gaiters just in case I do have to start going through long reed grass that's flooded areas, or just wear my comfortable everyday walking boots, which I've done. I've got them on now. Because as soon as I start walking, my calf muscle on the back of my left leg starts like tightening up. So this is why I've got to keep coming out and walking all the time to build up my legs again. I mean, because I'm getting old, I'm 65 now, just gone. So no spring chicken. But I mean, you see hikers still hiking in their 80s because they've done it all their life, so they're fit as a lop. Right, so you can see the road going up on an angle into the trees up there. Then when you get to the top, it turns around to the left and goes up Then you go another 250 yards and then the road bends around the left and goes uphill again, further over. Because I went halfway up that track to see where it was going before I turned around and come back down. Because I realised that's not where I wanted to go. Because I wanted to go up and see the Stormstone. And that's the first time I came here when I was looking for it. So when I went up there, I went so far and I realised I'm on the wrong track, so I had to come all the way back down and go straight up instead of going off to the right. You can see where all this embankment's just been dropping because of the weight of water after rains. The weight of it just pulls it down. Well, that's why they've been digging these ditches as well, so that the rainwater runs into the ditch and not onto the road. Right, so there you can just see the top of the road where it bends round slightly to the left going into the tree line. So it goes up on an angle and then into the trees just there. You know, past the access entrance to it, just around this next left-hand bend, 50 yards up. There's a stream actually runs underneath the road at the junction and it comes all the way down here. You can see a bit of a broken wall there, and also there must have been some sort of building here at one time. But yeah, we've got a passing place, and there's a wall there as well, up on the road. Good boy, son. Good boy. Where we going, son? Are you going to the park? Are you going out? Are you going out? Good boy. Now, when this left leg starts to ache like it is now, it's putting. I've got to just keep going and eventually it eases off. So, I'm not uncomfortable walking along. He's running in the ditches again. He's coming up there now. Right, where that wooden marker post is there, that's where the start of the road goes up there. Goes up the bank, look. Past that, it's not a brick wall, it's like all stones piled up on the left that's been pushed over. Look like a brick wall. Right, so this is where you go straight on if you go to the Stormstone. You do not go up to the right. And the hidden track that I'm going to be looking for is between this road going off and the next one that you come to where it goes off to the left. It's in between them two on the right hand side, and it's hidden behind the trees. So you've got to go into the trees a little bit and look beyond the first set of trees, and you'll probably see the track where I'm going to be looking for to search. I'm searching for it today. I bought some 19-inch alloy wheels for my car. I'm going to upgrade from 18 to 19, and I'm going through the same shit that I did before when I had my Volvo V70, and I put 19-inch Ford Cougar wheels on, and getting the right size tyres and then getting the right, you know, the wheels to fit it. What a nightmare I went through. And eventually I got the right size tyres, got them all on, tightened up and this and that without spacers on, which turned out to be a nightmare when I bought spacers, because I felt like my wheels were jerking off the hub when I was reversing out my driving that. So like I say, I went through quite a bit of hell getting them all sorted and fitted so they fit properly. See what I mean? He's eating grass and he's barfing. Right, so this is where that little stream comes down, and it goes underneath the road there and continues down. And there's your cycle track. post just on the corner there. So you can see now where the road goes up on an uphill, and it goes bending around to the left and goes into the tree line. And now I'm starting to get droplets of the you know what, very slightly at the moment. I think it's going to be like this on and off throughout the day, like a few drops for a while and then stop hopefully. Right, come on son, come on, don't eat too much bloody grass, come on, come on, I don't want you barfing and being sick. Right, so that's where the stream's running down, just where those two big boulders are, just below that. You can hear the trickling water. Right, come on son, up here, come on, away, come on, up you go. Well, stop eating grass and you start barfing. Come on, away, come on. There must have been vehicles up here just recently because I've caught the brambles on the right here, snap. And they've been chucking bits of trees down there. That's snapped off this lot. So it must have fallen across the track here and I've moved it. You can see there's been a big vehicle driving along here. So you can still hear the trickling water down there. There's a gap. You can look down and see the water trickling there now. It's all handy things to know in case it's a red hot day and you've got to get your duck to go and do and get a drink. You know where the water sources are. These are the kind of things that you remember, all these fallen trees that's dead and they're just covered in green moss. All these, like that big snapped tree down there, you know that you're coming to that other access track that goes off when you see that dead tree. Right, up we go. And there if you look down to the right now, you can actually see the trickling water coming down. See it and hear it. There you go. He's stopping and looking back to see if I'm still coming. Now, is this stream? Oh, I think it's coming from that side underneath here and through that plastic pipe and it starts going downhill. So it's coming from over here on the left, look. Just realised that. Yep. So it's trickling along the edge, this side of the road. They're just tiny little bambling brooks. Right, I'm just going to stick on the grass in the middle so it's less harsh on my feet walking along here. Been a bike up here recently, and you can see the tyre tracks flattening the grass in the middle here. So if it does start that wet stuff a bit heavier, I'll just pull up my hood. I've left my cap in the car because I would have been too hot, because I think the sun's going to break through getting towards dinner time and it'll get red hot and I'll be sweating walking up these bits of embankment. Now when I was looking at Google Maps, looking to see where this track was going off behind these trees here, it actually showed you a bit of a track coming to meet this road that I'm on, but it must be up there, just the back of the trees. That's why you don't see it. But on Google Maps it actually shows you where it comes down to meet this track, so I've never seen it. But I'm going a bit slower now, and I'm going to keep looking, scanning round and round to see if I can see any slight track going off. There is a reverse point higher up, obviously between that track back there and the next one that you come across that goes off to the left. But I don't think that's where the track takes you into the trees. He's come back because he lost his sight. Good boy, son, good boy. You coming back to see where your granddad is, Sarah? Good boy. Good boy, son, good boy. Good boy, son. Good boy, son. Lie down, son. Good boy. Lie down, son. Good boy, son. Have a scratch. Have a scratch, son. Good boy. Good boy. This is where his collar gets full of grass because the hooks, it just collects on all the grass, pulls the grass out. So he ends up like one of those things that the Hawaiians put around your neck when you visit the island. He's just trying to get a scratch through the grass. He's cracked. You're in a good mood, son, aren't you? You're in a good mood. Good boy, son. It's all damp and wet there as well, so one, he has a scratch, and two, he cools off. But when he comes up, his paws and legs are black when it's splashed through. Get son. What are you doing? Get son. Good boy, son. Good boy. It's funny to watch when he has these funny moments and he starts running, bounding through the bloody trees. Right, back into the centre here on the grass. Because I've got quite a few miles to walk along the stone track, and it kills your bloody feet and your legs eventually. This is where these electric bikes are pretty good for explore. If you wanted to come up here and explore loads of tracks and not get tired out, if you come up here on an electric bike and go along, you can go along every one of them for miles and explore them and map them out, so that when you do come to do a walk, you know exactly where you're going through. Now the track that shows you on Google Earth, like I say, it goes off on a bit of an angle, so I'm thinking it could be going up a bit of an embankment like this to go into the tree line, and it starts way back there. I don't think I'll find it. The only way I'll find it is if I go right around past the remote house and come this way from where you get onto the main track and follow it here and see where it tries to bring you out to meet this track that I'm on now, and then just make my way through the trees down the embankment and get on this track. But that's where I should have had my leg gaiters on and my leather boots. Is that stream again on this side? That's that stream again. So basically it's coming from here, this turnaround point or reverse point. But it also looks like there's water coming down this side as well. Yes, I can see it there now. So just a small trickle coming along the gutter here. He stopped again, look. I love it when he stops, he keeps looking back to see where I am. That's good training. What he's doing is he's like double checking. Is this the way we're going, Granda? So if he sees me coming up behind him, yeah, he's going in the right direction. So then he continues. Right, so you can see a wooden marker post up ahead. I think that's where the reverse point is. And I think that's where you can get into these trees here on the right, where the track leads off to. But this is what I love to do, go around loads of tracks and explore them, even different ones instead of sticking to the main ones all the time. Just to see, you know, different variety of what you see when you're walking along. Just to change it out a bit. Because I've done this walk, this is about the 4th or 5th time now. But I love